Welcome to this short tutorial. My name's Emma Maxwell, and today I'm going to show you one way to find the father of an illegitimate child. Now, this is just one way. You'll find more information about things like sheriff court records, for example, in our learning zone. I'll link to that below this video. But what can we do when we're faced with a situation like this? We're looking here at the top entry, which is William Murdoch, and he was born in 1896. Notice that there's no father's name and there's no stamp in the margin. A stamp would direct us to the Register of Corrected Entries, and sometimes as a result of a court case, we may find a father's name there. Frustratingly, there is one for the birth underneath our William, but there is not one for William. What can we do then? How are we going to make progress? Well, the first thing to do is to follow William throughout his life. I was able to find William in the census with his mum. His mum married William Simpson, but there's no clue as to who his father would be. From 1855, we rely heavily on civil registration records. So that's the register entry that I've just shown you for William. However, children continued to be baptised in Scotland. It wasn't that in 1855 they stopped being baptised. And sometimes looking at these baptism records can be very helpful. As we saw, William was born in 1896 and his mum subsequently married. When his half-sister came to be baptised, though, we see something really interesting. Look at this. We've got Jane Simpson, daughter of William John Simpson, and his wife Anne Murdoch. But below we've got William Murdoch, illegitimate son of Donald Mackay and Anne Murdoch. Now, we see here he was born in September 1896, but not baptised until September 1900. So there we go, we have got the answer. Now, that's not always going to work, but it is really important to remember that baptism records after 1855 can be helpful. So how do you access these? Many are held in the National Records of Scotland in Edinburgh. Sadly, there's very few indexes to the Church of Scotland records after 1855. It's just a case of searching through. Step 1 is to find the baptism register. It may well have been deposited at the National Records of Scotland, so use their catalogue to search to find out what they have. If they do have it, the catalogue should tell you if it's been digitised, and in that case you'll be able to access it either in the search room of the National Records of Scotland, or you may be able to search it at some local archives. If you need help or you can't search the records yourself, get in touch with us at Scottish Indexes. We have various research services available. Of course, as I've said, this is just one way to find a missing father. Check out our Learning Zone on Scottish Indexes and you'll see other hints and tips to help you find those missing records.